From this to this. In 2 years, the Occupy Wall Street movement has gone from a global phenomenon to a few hundred people in an urban park trying to recreate the magic. The music made a comeback, and so did the familiar catchphrases.
We're here to talk about Occupy truly reconnecting with the 99%.
What was missing was the numbers. There were far more media and NYPD officers on site than protesters. Organisers put on a brave face. They say it takes time for revolutions to have any real impact.
Well, it's about being in insular communities that just talk to each other and talk to the press, and the press really just talks to the politicians, and nobody's, it's not funneling up. So we need to kind of like shift the tone of the conversation.
But as the Occupy movement itself proved, such conversations will only be heard if they involve many more voices. Zuccotti Park is the birthplace of Occupy Wall Street, and at the time it was the perfect place for such a movement. It's right in the middle of the financial district, it's easily accessible, and it was somewhere for people to come and share their ideas and their frustration. But when the occupiers lost the park, it changed everything. 2 months after protesters set up camp, the New York Police Department moved in and evicted all of them. It left Occupy without a home, without domestic and international media attention, and without momentum. Nathan Schneider is one of the original occupiers. He says many of the people who dedicated their time to the uprising have dispersed. They're now committed to smaller groups, such as fast food industry protests against low wages and the controversial Keystone Pipeline.
They took a lot of arrests, they saw a lot of violence, they saw their friends beaten up over and over, and the frustration that caused often resulted in them taking it out on each other. And so the community has really been torn apart, and that's part of why people have spread off into different projects.
At its height, Occupy Wall Street captured the world's attention and tapped into a populist rage against politicians and the rich. But without a workable command structure or cohesive agenda, many are now left to ponder what might have been. Cath Turner, Al Jazeera, New York.